Welcome back to Master Kalog, and don't forget to subscribe and click notification bell for more updates. Former President Rodrigo Duterte has signed on as legal counsel of his daughter, Vice President Sara Duterte, in her petition before the Supreme Court seeking to stop her impeachment trial. The Duterte Patriarchs Inc., the Vice President 36-page petition for certiorari and prohibition along with 5 other lawyers. The petition was filed with the High Court on Tuesday. Senate President Escudero says Senate PEP's ongoing but no impeachment trial versus Sara Duterte during break.
Ano man ang sinasabi ni Numan, hanggat walang sesyon at hindi na-convene ang may sesyon, walang trial na pwede maganap habang kami naka-recess. Klaro at maliwanag sa rules namin yun. Kung kinain na nga ba ng ANA yung mga dating ginamit na lamesa at witness stand, nilocate, nilagay sa kanya-kanya mga lugar, at nang makita kung ano pa yung mga kailangan gawin at paghandaan. Dahil naisampa na ang impeachment, may katiyakan na magkakaroon ng impeachment trial at kailangan itong paghandaan ng Senado.
Iginiit ni Senate President Francis Escudero na illegal kung magko-convene ang Senado bilang impeachment court habang nakabreak ang session ng Kongreso. Sa gitna rin nito, isinumiting sulat ni Senate Minority Leader Coco Pimentel at position paper ni Bayan Muna Chairperson Nery Colmenares kay Escudero para mag-convene ng Senado bilang impeachment court at simulan na agad ang impeachment trial laban kay Vice President Sara Duterte. Ayon kay Escudero, illegal na mag-convene ngayon ang Senado bilang korte dahil wala silang session. Paliwanag ng Senate President, ang pag-convene ng mataas na kapulungan bilang impeachment court ay dapat gawin kapag may regular na session, kung saan manunumpa naman ang mga senador na tatayang huwes. In additional, Vice President Sara Duterte has filed a petition before the Supreme Court challenging the validity and constitutionality of the fourth impeachment complaint that was eventually transmitted by the House of Representatives. Vice President Duterte camp say the petition seeks judicial intervention from the High Court to uphold due process and raises serious legal and constitutional concern. Fortune, Narbasa, and Salazar Law firm representing Vice President Duterte says the Vice President trusts that the Supreme Court will exercise its constitutional duty to safeguard democratic principles and uphold the rule of law. Supreme Court spokesperson Attorney Camille Tings confirms Vice President Sara Duterte filed a petition for certiorari and prohibition on. Kaugnay nito, narito naman ang pahayag at paliwanag ni SP Escudero, says Senate PEP's ongoing but no impeachment trial versus Sara Duterte. Pakinggan po natin.
Dahil naisampa na ang impeachment, may katiyakan na magkakaroon ng impeachment trial at kailangan itong paghandaan ng Senado. Hindi namin inaaksaya yung aming panahon bagaman recess sa paghahanda kaugnay nito. Forthwith, within the bounds of law, illegal na mag-convene ako ngayon dahil wala kaming sesyon. Ayokong madaliin dahil nag-relax ang Kamara ng 2 buwan tapos mamadaliin kami ngayon.
I don't define that as clamor. There are people asking for it. Sang libro namang sinabing naging clamor na yung isang kaso. May nakalagay ba sa definition ng clamor na dapat 5 kaso o 10 kaso, 15 kaso, 20 kaso bago maging clamor? Isa pa lang yung kaso eh. O ang sumusulat sa akin, 3 pa lang. Teka muna. Kailan magiging clamor? Ilang sulat? 3 pa lang eh. 3 sulat, 1 kaso. Clamor na ba yun sa libro mo? Sa libro ko, hindi ah. Pangalawa, babalik naman natin ng panahon ni Jesus. May clamor na pako siya sa krus. Hindi naman ibig sabihin nun, totoo, tama yun. Ang susundin namin kung ano ang tingin naming tama at dapat, hindi ko anong gusto ng mga may kulay at partisano ng mga grupo at tao, pabor o kontra sa impeachment. Ilang beses ko nang inuulit yun. Yung nagsampa ng kaso para i-compel kami, klarong tutol kay BP, ayaw kay VP Sara at gusto na siyang ma-impeach. Yung nagsampa ng kaso ngayon, laban sa Kamara para questionin naman yung proseso ng Kamara, klarong pabor sila kay VP Sara, hindi ba? Pag tumuloy kami doon sa session, halimbawa ni Senator Pimentel, malamang ko questionin nyo ng mga pabor kay VP Sara. Ganun na mangyayari yan. Ngayon, bakit hindi namin ito gawin nang may buong ingat, base sa nakikita naming tama at dapat, nang hindi nagpapa-impluensya sa anumang clamor, na ulitin ko ilang kaso ba bago maging clamor? Ilang sulat ba bago maging clamor? Hindi ko alam yung sagot sa tanong na yun, ha? Pero sa ngayon, on the record, 1 case has been filed, 3 letters has been sent to me. Is that clamor? I don't think so.
Mindanao lawyer and other file a petition asking the Supreme Court to stop the impeachment proceedings of Vice President Sara Duterte, arguing it is based on a defective articles of impeachment. Korte Suprema inatasan ang Senado na magkomento sa petisyong dinggin ang impeachment complaint laban kay Vice President Sara Duterte. Inatasan silang magsumit ng komento sa loob ng 10 araw, samantalang tiniyak ng Korte Suprema na agad nitong aaksyonan ang petisyong humihiling ng agad TRO laban sa impeachment complaint kay Vice President Sara. Kinilala rin ng Supreme Court ang impeachment complaint bilang isang agarang usapin. Kung matatandaan natin, 215 congressman pabor sa impeachment laban kay Vice President Sara Duterte. Si Vice President Sara Duterte ay nahaharap sa 3 impeachment complaints. Inakusahan siya sa maling paggamit umano ng confidential fund, engaging in graft and corruption at betraying public trust. Ang unang impeachment complaint ay isinulong ni Akbayan Party List Representative Percy Candenya dahil umano sa hindi maipaliwanag na paggamit ng 125 million confidential funds ng Office of the Vice President o VP noong 2022. Ang ikalawang impeachment complaint ay isinulong ng Bagong Alyansang Makabayan-Bayan dahil umano sa betrayal of public trust, particular sa maling paggamit ng confidential funds. At ang ikatlong reklamo ay mula sa coalition ng Catholic Priest, civil society leaders at lawyers dahil umano sa plunder, malversation, bribery at graft at corruption. Ang naturang mga reklamo at mga akusasyon ay isinampa kahit pa man nagpapatuloy pa ang Commission on Audit sa COA sa kanilang audit kaugnay sa mga pondo na ninakaw umano ng Vice Presidente.
Was only around 3 hours between 12 o'clock to 3:15 before it was included in the additional House business reference, and by that time we feel and we have reasons to believe that some of the congressmen were not even able to peruse the complaint as well as assess the evidences attached in the impeachment complaint.
What did they do? They fast track, no? We can even characterize it, to borrow the words of Justice Corona, blitzkrieg fashion. The Vice President was denied prior notice and hearing prior to the filing of this 4th complaint. Okay? She was never informed beforehand that this new complaint is going to be filed against him.
Na kung tinama nila yung ginawa sa House, sang-ayon sa saligang batas, wala po kami rito, hindi kami magpa-file ng petition for certiorari and prohibition. Kasi nga, hindi sinunod yung Constitution. And that's the reason why we need to question is because we, as registered voters who voted for the Vice President, no, will make our vote inutil. Kasi kung successful yung impeachment na yan, mawawalang silbi yung boto namin.
Preparation. I don't think there will ever be 100% up until the point that we are at the trial. Tuloy pa rin po yung preparasyon ng prosecution team. Sa aming palagay po, ang ibig sabihin ng forthwith ay kaagad. And we've had legal luminaries already state their opinions on that. And we welcome, of course, ako personally, I welcome the same sentiment po from Senator Coco Pimentel. So since aligned naman po yung aming sentiment, I think him being a member of the Senate, he is well within his power po to write to the Senate President.
Lino Aldea Generillo Jr. versus Senate of the Philippines. Generillo Jr. filed a petition for mandamus asking the Supreme Court to direct the members of the Senate to immediately constitute themselves as an impeachment court to try the impeachment charges against Vice President Sara Duterte. The Supreme Court required the Senate to comment on the petition within a non-extendable period of 10 days from receipt of notice.
Kaugnay sa usaping ito, ano ang magiging opinion mo sa petition versus impeachment at ano ang magiging katuwiran mo para dito? Ano rin ang masasabi mo sa mga pahayag ng bawat mga tao na nagsasalita dito? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for watching.